I used to think that the hardest part of adult friendships was finding the time, but I am realizing more and more that a lot of it is navigating the economics and expectations around money in friendships. And this Ally Bank survey found that 60% of young adults said that their financial goals are being impacted directly by money spent on hanging out with friends. And so the natural question is like, okay, just spend less. But the reality is much more complicated. We are in like a sort of friendship recession where adults have fewer friends. They feel like it's harder to make friends. They feel lonely. They want human connection. And parts of that is we are more geographically mobile than we have been before. We're working more. We're losing access to affordable spaces where social connections can form. They're called third spaces. And that has led to the rise of digital communities and the increase of these exclusionary paid social spaces. And it just costs more money to maintain your friendships these days. And for so many people, their friends are their primary support system. They offer emotional and mental support. So you feel like you need to spend this money because the loss of spending that can really affect your well-being. And I think there's a lot of social pressure wrapped up in this. Belonging has always been a human survival mechanism. And at a time where it feels like it's a lot more difficult to make and sustain friendships and where our other sources of community have weakened, we want or need to maintain our social bonds. So we feel like we have to spend money to do that because we feel like there are just not other options. And in my newsletter this week, I talk about these topics, kind of the price that people are paying to maintain their friendships, why people are spending so much money on their friends, and kind of what a better path forward could be in the broader economy and in the friendship economy. Oh, and if you're interested in reading it, you should look it up. The link is in my bio.